California, the governor wants to have a lot of people coming in, refugees coming in, so we'll give them to the sanctuary cities maybe to take care of if that's the way they want it.
Tonight, the White House is defending the president's controversial proposal to send detained migrants to so-called sanctuary cities. But are any of these sanctuary cities in Texas?
We've heard of mayors and police chiefs standing up for the rights of undocumented immigrants, including here in Houston.
Melissa Correa looked at the law to see what is the real deal.
While the Texas Attorney General hasn't yet defined sanctuary city, the term is used to describe a community that doesn't enforce federal immigration laws. And in September 2017, Senate Bill 4 took effect. Dubbed the Sanctuary City Bill, it makes sure that Texas police have the opportunity to ask the immigration status of a person detained or arrested. It allows local cops to help federal immigration officers with enforcement, and it allows the feds to enter a city or county jail to enforce immigration laws. SB 4 has been in legal limbo since the day Governor Greg Abbott signed it into law. The ACLU filed a motion to block it from taking effect, but in March 2018, in spite of protests and support from some politicians,
this mayor stands with you, and this is your city. This is your home.
A federal appeals court ruled that most of SB 4 can remain in effect while the case plays out. The only portion that's currently in question is punishment for not endorsing the state law.
Under this law, it's not optional. If our law enforcement doesn't cooperate, they and public officials could face not just civil penalties, but criminal penalties.
HPD says it's complying with SB 4, giving officers discretion to ask a person's legal status. The Harris County Sheriff's Office confirms it does not require its employees to ask the residency of anyone detained or arrested. But the San Antonio police chief is now being sued by the Texas Attorney General, claiming the police chief violated the state's immigration law when he turned down federal help after a dozen undocumented immigrants were found in the back of a big rig. So while undocumented immigrants continue to be caught along the Texas border, tonight, because of state law, if President Trump sends them to sanctuary cities, it won't be here. Melissa Correa, KHOU 11 News.
By the way, the ACLU is still fighting Law SB 4. They tell us the case is back in district court, although a hearing has not been scheduled. Bills have been introduced in Austin to repeal parts of the law.